It feels like home, home, home. It feels like home, home, home. It feels like home.
Hey there friends, welcome to Weldon Home. Today I'm going to be making one of my most requested cookie recipes. I call it cookie brittle because it's very flat and thin and crunchy, but it is my husband's favorite cookie, and it is one of the things that I use as a base for a lot of crusts that I make for things over Christmas. I have never given this recipe out before, but I just wanted to share it with all of you as my early Christmas gift to you. What you're going to need is 1 cup of melted butter, 1 cup of sugar. You're gonna see how easy this recipe is. It's kind of unbelievably easy. 1 egg yolk. Just wanna separate it in my hand. And then I'm gonna go wash my hand real fast. So you need 1 egg yolk, but you want to reserve that white. You're gonna use the white to brush the top, and it gives it a nice golden brown top. So again, I love to do things with a fork. If you possibly can just use a fork, that's how I like to do it. So you're gonna just get that together. And then you're going to need a teaspoon of salt. And do I have my teaspoon? Here it is. You know, you try and get everything out, you try and get everything ready, but inevitably there's something that I didn't pull together. I've been cutting the boy's hair today, and it ended up taking quite a bit longer than I thought. So, you know, such is life. Because I feel like every day I get way out of whack. All right, and a little bit of vanilla. Now this is my homemade vanilla, and I really, really like this kind, so I'm gonna use about 2 teaspoons of it. I'm going to add to that 1 3/4 of a cup of flour. This comes together all really, really quickly. And you want to preheat your oven to 275. It bakes really low and slow, and that's what makes it crunchy. And that's what makes it a good cookie base for things like cheesecake, which is what I use this for. It is a really buttery, rich cookie, but it surprisingly tastes quite light. And it's something that I literally could probably eat the entire pan of. So I'm trying to get presents wrapped. We froze the last couple of nights, so it's been very cold around here, and our pipes out to our animal water froze. So the boys had to come inside and thaw out the animal waters and then hand carry some water down to the animals today. So it's always an adventure. Last Christmas, we didn't have any running water at all because we have not lived in this farmhouse long and didn't realize that you have to wrap the pipes with something that keeps them warm. And so we lost our well last year. Oh, it was quite the Christmas adventure. But my husband managed to save us out of that, and we had to have Christmas dinner at McDonald's. I've never done anything like that before, but it was quite fun. Looking back on it, it was quite fun. In the moment, it wasn't quite as fun. All right, so now I'm just getting a little bit of saran wrap, and I'll put this long ways over it so that I can roll it out. And I want to get it nice and evenly thin, taking it all the way to the edges as much as I can. I had someone back in California who owned a really pretty famous restaurant or bakery. She owned a pretty famous bakery, and she said, "Oh my gosh, these are the best cookies I've ever had. Can I sell them at my bakery?" And I said, "No, I'm gonna sell them at my bakery." And unfortunately, that bakery has just never come to fruition. So the alternative is this YouTube channel. So I really hope that you guys will give this a try. It is a really great cookie recipe, and it's unusual. Very simple, but buttery and tasty. Perfect with a cup of coffee or tea. And today, because I couldn't find my slivered almonds, I'm actually going to use some macadamia nuts. So I'm just gonna give these a rough chop, but you only need a ½ cup. So it's just kind of a little sprinkling over the top. And I like this Cuisinart knife set I got. It was really inexpensive, and it is really sharp. I will put a link down in the description if you're interested in getting a new knife set for Christmas. I think it's under $30 for the whole set. I think that's good. And now I'm going to take my egg white and I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit with my brush to kind of put a little bit of air into that, get some bubbles going. And I'm gonna brush the top of this cookie dough. You can see I've got it nice and thin, and I kind of like the rough edge of it. I like it to have kind of an unevenness and almost a rustic look to it, a farmhouse look, if you will. But I'm just gonna brush the top, and this just makes it really nice and golden brown. And what else were you gonna do with that egg white? Don't waste it. Well, you could save up a bunch of egg whites and make meringues. We like to do that too. Or you could use your egg whites to make angel food cake, which is my husband's favorite cake. A lot of us like chocolate, and a lot of us like fruit and angel cake. There we go. So just get that on there. And as you can see, it does not have to be perfect. I'll go ahead and put these macadamia nuts over the top. These are quite a bit chunkier than the slivered almonds. They're gonna sit up and make you take notice, but the slivered almonds kind of lay down and look maybe a little more right for this cookie, but these will be delicious. I love macadamia nuts. I put a little bit of decorating sugar on the top. Now I'm just going to put them into a 275-degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes until it's all nice and golden. Don't want to waste any of that macadamia nut. And pop that on in. And I'll see you in about 35 minutes and we'll check on those. So it actually took 45 minutes in the oven to get it this nice deep golden brown color, and that's what's gonna make it cookie brittle. It has a really toasted flavor to it, and that's part of what makes it super delicious. But you wanna cut it apart while it's all very warm, otherwise it won't separate. It will actually break into brittle-like pieces. It is literally one of our very favorite recipes. You don't need any special equipment. You don't need any special ingredients. It's just super simple, super easy to make. You can just make it with a fork and a bowl and a cookie sheet, and it comes together in no time at all. You can put it in the oven, go for a run, and come back and pull it out golden brown and just enjoy its hominess and deliciousness. And I hope that you really enjoy it. If you do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you on the next video. These are our taste testers, and what do you guys think? Fresh haircuts, taste of cookies. Buttery, delicious. One of your favorites? Mine too. Hope you guys enjoy.